Hey guys, this is Ezine and this is CEO Dancers Off Stage and we are off script. Soliat.
Hey! Why did you start with me?
What is friendship when you are 30 plus?
Hey!
Ooh, who said what? Who's 30 plus?
My sister.
Really, how old are you
Don't
now?
know what we're talking
22.
about. Huh?
22.
Listen,
Not
really wants to
real,
be Peter Pan
no.
forever.
I'm turning 29 next year. So I'm 28 next year.
So what is friendship to me?
What is friendship when you are 30 plus?
Easy.
Why?
I just don't have the capacity for anything that looks, feels, smells, dresses like stress, or that doesn't, anything that doesn't serve me. And I know that sounds selfish, but I need to be able to gain from you. You know, the same way you gain from me as a friend, as a sister. Anything that doesn't feel easy and it feels contrived or like just like I can't do it. So my friendships now are very much curated. They're people that I can go to for advice. They're people that, yes, sure, I can turn up with. They're people that I can trust with my son. Because believe it or not all your friends that you're going to live with your child because, not because they're horrible people. It's just that, you just know who the, people are that you can. I have friendships for every aspect and every pocket of my life. But most of them and a lot of them, I just know that it's easy and it's drama free for me anyway. That's what I need. That's what I strive for. So yeah.
What about you, Bile? What is friendship when you're 30 plus?
Peace, community, support, family as well, extended family. I feel like my friendships now, even us reconnecting, because it's been time. Now it feels peaceful. Feels peaceful. We're not forcing nothing. When we talk.
Yeah.
And I don't expect. There's no expectations in my friendships now. I feel like I've embraced people for who they are.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like with maturity that comes, and with time as well. Healing, a lot of healing in my friendships. Yeah. But I'd say more so community.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
community.
Like that. That's very true.
That's nice.
Yeah. What about you, Ez?
Yeah. Well, friendship to me at 30 is very much intentional.
Yeah.
I love stopping communication, especially I love like cutting out
the nonsense.
Yeah. Because I think I realized that relationships are really stemmed from environment. So like a lot of my relationship was like, oh, I was in uni. Okay, now we're not in uni anymore. They don't exist. Oh, okay, I'm in dance. Now we're not dancing like that anymore. So we're not close anymore. So I realized that for me, I also had to make an effort as an individual to be present for my friends at over 30. I didn't realize you had to actively pour into your friends the same way you kind of want them to pour into you at the same time. Yeah. So for me at 30 is reduced. I don't have a lot of people because I don't have a capacity to manage to pour into so many people. I don't have that. So I can count my friends in my hand. And that's because I put a lot of intention in those relationships. So, and honestly, it's fun now because I think in my 20s, friendship was just very, it was hard work.
So much. Yeah.
Oh
so
my
much
God.
Drama. Oh, girl.
And in your 20s as well, you're still figuring life out. Like, you don't know a lot of things. You're still growing. But in your 30s, you kind of know yourself as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like, in our 20s, we're learning who we are.
Yeah. And what you like. I think even there are friends that now I can't call them friends. I could call them acquaintances because I would give you the banner of friendship, not knowing that you actually are not ready for that. For me. Like, do you get what I mean? So I would just kind of realize actually you're a great acquaintance for that scenario. I have people that I used to call friends that have never seen my son.
Let me tell you something.
Like, it's crazy.
I'm very, very, I don't know, particular about who I call. You see that word friend?
Wow.
I'm so... It's almost like when you say love, like the word love and friend for me is almost the same level, because if I say that's my friend, then believe that's my friend.
Absolutely.
But if I say, oh, somebody I know, or someone I used to work with, or like I'm very, I will put you in your pocket. Yeah. Everybody has a pocket. If I say this person, that's my friend.
Yeah.
They know that that's my friend.
Exactly.
So I don't call a lot of people friends.
Yeah, and I think that's because people make that mistake to put people, oh, I just met this person last week.
Oh, no, that's someone I know.
Like, do you understand? I wouldn't even classify them as someone I know. I don't know you. I don't know your mother. I don't know
someone I've met.
Like, I just met you. Like, you know. And it even transfers down to like even like raising people and raising your own child and trying to. I remember one random scenario. Someone that's never met Ethan for the first time was like, came up to him. And he kind of like backed up, and then they were like,
and kids' energy doesn't lie.
And she was like, oh, he's shy. I said, no, he just doesn't know you. Like, we just met you, you know? So yeah, friendship is intentional for me. Very
Beautiful.
Intentional now.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility as well, I feel. And sometimes for me, it's a lot, responsibility.
It's a lot.
So you have to be intentional about who you're responsible for. Yeah, whose feelings. Because you take on so much from a person.
And you take on their own problems too. Imagine if you have 20 friends and you be collecting their drama like by yourself. Like, no, anybody got time for that.
But I kind of admire when I see people like, for example, you know, like when someone has a wedding and they have like a train of bridesmaids, it's like, oh, we've been friends for 20 years and it's just like 12 to 20 girls. It's like, wow, how have you done that? It's like, good on them. No, but I love things like that. It's like, wow, that's beautiful. But I just haven't, me personally, I haven't been able to stay with the same friends like how I would have loved to, like super close. We love each other, we have respect, but it's just, it hasn't been realistic for me to keep up with everything.
I
like,
just have a lot.
How have you kept the same friends? Like, for example, 12 friends.
Okay, definitely. I wouldn't say like 12. But I will say that I have friends from every like stage of my life. Yeah. So college friends, I still have the same friends from secondary school. Yeah. You know, and we're still friends to today, and they'll probably be on my bridal train. Yeah. I'm somebody that likes, because I don't have capacity for a lot. I'm somebody that likes to bring everybody together. Please,
we know.
I'm not somebody that says, okay, I'm gonna go meet my school friends today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go meet my dance friends, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go meet my chef friends. Please, if we can all just combine it onto one day. So a lot of my friends are friends with each other. And I like that. And I know some people, I think, Bile, you are somebody that separates. You have groups of friends and I don't think you know or like to merge your friends. That's one thing I've noticed about you. You like your pockets of friends, and it's very rare that they come together.
You know, would what you agree? Because there's partly, it's because they're super different. And I think sometimes I get protective of certain people. For example, one of my friends' personality, she's very quirky, very hyper and stuff. And my other friend, she's got a straight face and she can't handle certain energies. Even my energy, she loves me, but she can't take me for too long. But she does, because stuck with me, do you know what I mean? So I always feel like I don't want people to clash because of me. It's not like I'm separating my friend, no. But they do come together. For example, if I have now, like, let's say I've got an event or something, they're going to come together like, oh, it's you. Oh, she talks about you. It clicks like, oh, you must be blah, 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 blah. Or they know of each other, but it's just not like an it's not a frequent thing.
Yeah. I find it easier for me to like, not necessarily separate. I'm actually now on reeling back from outsiders. I feel like people that I meet now, I am quite wary of why am I meeting you now in a weird way. Like, I'm scared of new friendships.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, new friendships scare me.
Are you joking?
Terrify me.
Hey! When I was in Nigeria, and we speak about this all the time. So there's a chef friend of mine. I call her French because she's a friend now.
Then she wasn't.
She wasn't before. I've known her from London. She was a chef in London, obviously chef in London here too, but we had never met. We just spoke online. And then she moved to Nigeria. I've always been in Nigeria. She moved to Nigeria. And this girl was just super nice and just always like, oh, what are you doing today? Oh, okay, I can come. I was like, I don't understand. Why are you so nice? Like, relax. And, you know, I just realized that everything I was doing, she was there and she was just super supportive and just really nice. And I just had to call her to the side like, look, listen, do you fly at night? Because I don't mind being friends with you, but just let me know what I'm dealing with. Because I can't, like I literally, and I just came out of like a friendship breakup. So now getting somebody that really wanted to be my friend, I was really wary.
Friendship breakup with who?
Not you, bitch. Yours was a long time ago, okay? Your own breakup was
that breakup, we gotta talk about that breakup.
Even up until today, but which is why thank God for growth. Up until today, Nabila still doesn't follow me on Instagram. Well, we don't follow each other.
Exactly, thank you. Am I meant to follow you? No, I told myself, Esne, what did you do?
Till you what?
What, am I supposed to find you and follow you or what?
You're the one that unfollowed me, so yeah.
Well, I love to watch this.
You're the one that. Sorry,
but who DM'd you to wish you well and none of this?
Okay,
so you
thank
saw
you.
that
Well wisher. Okay.
You can just say, "Oh, follow." She's actually
no. You wish me well doesn't mean that I need to be seeing your face every day. So she unfollowed me, and I believe as you use that finger to unfollow, that's the same finger you use to follow.
Well.
So
no,
yeah,
no, Nabila is queen unfollow. I love it.
No pressure
to protect.
Once she's stressed,
yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? It's actually
why do you do that?
You know what? Yeah, I don't want to see someone's name on Instagram and I have ill intentions and I'm thinking all of this about you. So I think remove. So I don't have to see you. And then when I think about you, it's just clean energy. So imagine every time I'm saying sorry, da da da.
Yeah.
Because it happens as a human being and I'm having these fights in my head.
Yeah.
Then they come to life. So I don't want that.
No, but you know what? I hear it. And I've adopted that method. Maybe not block or unfollow. I just mute you.
Quick time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mute.
Or just like remove you as a follower and unfollow. Just nice and clean, you know? So it's
but
not
then
one-sided.
it's not clean when you now later become friends again.
No, then you come back, you explain.
I don't even give a shit. You think I care about unfollowing? Please.
Well, since we're talking about following, let's sort that out today.
Follow me back. And I'm not following you until you follow me and then I'll...
Do you know, this is why I love my life.
Follow
Peaceful.
back.
What do you have to say about that? Because you can't
touch me with your
humility.
fingers.
I have to because your humility inspires me.
Didn't she not unfollow you too?
Like 3 times.
Yeah, but then humility. She doesn't
I don't
do
care.
tit for tat. Thank you.
Me, I will tit and I will tat you. No, follow me and I will follow you back.
I don't care.
Wow. This your wow. Your pride.
My shoulders are high.
Next question.
Wow. Oh, I love this. Since we're talking about IG, can women truly support each other?
Oh.
Can women truly support women, or is it just like an IG talk thing?
Who are you talking to? Who are you asking?
I'm talking to you.
Me?
Yes.
Where can women really support each other? Actually, this is a great story for all of us because I remember when Nabila dropped her first single.
She doesn't let that one go, innit?
We said
Everyone was upset.
Listen, we said unfiltered, unscripted. We're going to keep it real and raw.
Yes.
So, when Nabila dropped her first single, Look at her.
Thank you.
I thought it was a banger.
Oh.
So I said, listen, when I tried to do music, and I say this very loosely, I realized how challenging and how hard it is to be a musical artist.
Yeah.
So when you released your song, I was genuinely amped to support you on that track, because I thought it was a dope song, you know.
Yeah.
And so I did a dance content that they pay me for. I even did a free dance content for these goods. And then for her to now, when we talked about it, to think no, she felt like I was being I was in competition with her and trying to publicly look like the better person. I was just no, I genuinely like the song.
You know what it is? In context, let's think contextually.
Okay,
yeah? Us not talking and us having our little beef offline, and then all of a sudden you're supporting me. That looks a bit...
No, but nobody knows our beef offline. And honestly, before you released the single, me and you haven't spoken. I'm just kind of someone that it's very clear and direct. And right back in the day when you said that we wouldn't be your backup dancers.
Okay, speaking about
because she's the Beyonce.
She's the Beyonce.
I've never ever said that, first of all. I've never ever said I'm the Beyonce or none of that. Never ever said that.
You've never said that. I've said that before. Like I've said that you could, when you said you wanted to do music.
I've never said, thank you, I've never said
And
that.
I
That's
said,
your
listen.
own projection.
No, I said,
Projection,
listen, that you can, in fact, I don't care if you do music, you can even be the Beyonce of the group as long as I get my 33%.
You're just a
I
businesswoman, aren't
just
you?
want my bag. Waiting concern who's singing lead or who's doing what. That's more work for you. I don't care.
You're actually a goat.
For real. So I was just like, when that happened, and like, I felt like when you came back and was like, oh, let's do the music video, I didn't feel like that
Don't
was...
even recall that. I must have been drunk.
Girl, how am I meant to know?
Who did she say let's do the music video?
She called you now and you said yes, that you were down to do the music video.
Oh, that's because
Which music video?
Me and her were cool.
Your
back
video. Yeah, I know.
I don't even remember asking you. Wait, look at her.
I don't know what track it was, but
then. You asked if we would, if you didn't
video.
mind jumping on. I said, yeah, sure, of course.
As extras, yeah.
As pioneers.
No, I was just being silly.
But
no, I actually don't remember that.
No, I'm sure amnesia is real.
No, you know me, I've got great memory.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, but it's fine. Like
I think if I asked, it was probably, when we were cool. Cause
do you know what it is? I think
it would have been random for me to be like, sorry, and we're not cool.
Mm-hmm. You guys were cool.
We were cool. You and Esne were not cool.
We were not cool. And it was a case of the reason why we weren't even cool wasn't anything crazy. It was, I'm just very good at identifying something that's not working for me quite quickly. And it doesn't need to take you to do something drastic. It's just if I know like, okay, our personalities are not aligning at this phase in time, it's okay, I will take a step back. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do things to support you if that's the case. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But time had lapsed since then. So I'm thinking you still had the fact that me and you weren't talking in your mind when you released that song.
Yeah.
While I had completely like let go of that. And I genuinely was like, wow, this song is amazing. And also it was also a side that was like, she really wanted to do music. And
I didn't buy none of it. I didn't buy. I was like, this is fake energy.
No,
I thought it was fake energy. I was like, nah. What? For me, I was even annoyed. I was like, I liked it, but I was annoyed. Like, why did you do this video for what?
Yeah, Nabila is hella suspicious of everything. And Esne is one of those.
Did you blame me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Close her and say that.
Yes, because if any... Well, Esne is strategic. I would say that.
Esne looks strategic to me.
I'm a business girl.
But she's also one of the like most direct people that I know.
Yeah.
So if she wants to do something, she will do it because she wants to do it, right? But I'm sure Nabila was thinking, this bitch is thinking strategically. And she's probably trying to move audience from her side to the... So I know how Nabila
all of the above.
I know how Nabila was probably thinking, but I know how you were also thinking in that moment.
I feel like I'm so glad that we were able to like even have a chat later on, because I was able to say to you that for me, I actually don't see anyone. I don't see you. I don't see Solia. I don't even see Bernie here as competition. I don't see none, but because I compete against myself. Like I want to be a better version of Esne yesterday than I am today. Like I want to be better me. So for me, everything I do is to be a better me. So me doing that video was me trying to be a better person for myself, because I like something. I know how hard it is as an artist. That's why I left that space. I said, oh, hell no. And I was like, if you released a rubbish product, I would never touch it, because...
Oh, I know, look at her as fire.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would never... And that's why, like, when you say strategy, I don't even take that like that. I see it as... Strategy is whatever song you make, I would do it. Because strategically it makes sense. If your song was rubbish, I would not to dance on it.
I think also it's like the third parties of having people in your ear. Obviously people, like as a group, people have always supported us, in the past, but we also had like our little pockets, like community, people that support Esne, people that support Solia, people that support me. So I feel like some people in your ear like, oh, she's done this, done that, and then it looks a certain way. I'm gonna hold up my hand and be like, I did kind of take the hearsay or like the little chit chat, like she's moving kind of weird, but
but no, it happens. But that's what I'm saying. Like women can support people. I think it's also depending on the dynamic. The base of that relationship. I think like sometimes it's also conversational, because I remember the time I called Solia and I said, I don't know if you remember this, and I was just like, you never send me like clients, you never send me. Do you remember that conversation? And I was like, whenever we talk, it's always kind of like hush hush, like we don't. And I think having that conversation unlocked
absolutely
a new level in our friendship, because sometimes I think we don't communicate how we are feeling within friendship, especially to support one another.
And how we want to be supported. 100%.
So you expect that person to kind of like, no. And that's wrong. But vice versa, the other person should ask, oh, how can I support?
Exactly.
We shouldn't have to crack our brain, but really we should all communicate.
Ask.
Both parties. I agree. Ha! What?
Oh Lord, I'm scared.
Wow, okay.
I'm scared.
What happened with us?
This podcast is produced by Unedited.